Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Chaotic Angle here, bringing it back to you guys with a Defiant video featuring how to get the Wlhite Dodge Challenger. Now, if you don't know what the Wlhite Dodge Challenger even looks like, I'll show it to you guys. Here it is. This is basically what the Wlhite Dodge Challenger looks like. It has the same exact stats, same exact look, same exact feel. It's just white with red stripes. And personally, I love the look of it. I think it's a lot better than the orange one, but enough of that. Let me show you guys how the hell to get the damn thing. Now, if I hop out of the car here, push J, go from Pursuits, go into Season 2, Reputations, into Defiant View. Then, if I scroll down, it's going to see, well, it's going to show you the Dodge Challenger RT Rebel White, which you'll be able to obtain if you complete the tasks up here. Now, the task is going to ask you to complete 5 daily contracts for the Defiant View, complete a weekly contract for the Defiant View, reach familiar status with the Defiant View, and then buy 3 items from the Defiant View vendor. Now, in order to complete the contracts here, if you go from Pursuits into Contracts, go all the way down to Defiant View, it's going to have the Market Defiant, which is the daily contract, and a new threat, which is the weekly contract. Of course, they reset, one for the daily resets every day, of course, and then a new threat resets every week. Now, in order to complete the daily contract, it's going to ask you to leave a mark of the Defiance. Now, if I hit M here, you can see all these port locations that are currently labeled blue on your map. Basically, if you port to any one of these locations, you'll see on the minimap probably 2 red dashes. If you head to those 2 red dashes, it's going to lead you to a wall. Once you get to that wall, you're going to be allowed to interact with this wall. Now, once you interact with it, you can actually leave a mark. This mark will allow you to leave a mark in a Defiant View, allowing you to complete the daily in order to progress throughout the achievements in order to obtain the Wlhite Dodge Challenger. And of course, if you're in the area when someone actually tags the wall, you'll still get credit for it, and you'll still get the daily reward for it, which is, I believe, if I hit J here, go to Contracts, Market Defiant, you'll get the 10 currency, which can be used to purchase any items in the Defiant View vendor. Now, of course, the new threat, which is the weekly contract, which you'll actually get 50 for completing, as well as 5,000 XP. I think you only get 1,000? Yeah, you only get 1,000 for the daily one, but regardless of that fact, this is the weekly one. Basically, in order to do this one, if you still have enough time left, because it is 21 hours, but if you do happen to catch this video early, in order to do this one, basically run a major arcfall, while killing arcfall, then wait a little bit, and then the grid purifiers as well as the grid crusaders, like which you can see here, will spawn in. Which they're kind of new, they're kind of robotic. Don't stay for too long. Try not to like take them all on at once because they'll kick your ass. Basically, kill one of them, and then when it says that you've completed the when it gives you the achievement for completing the one of the weeklies to Defiant View, then just get the hell out of there. Pretty much, don't honestly stay and complete it because it's a waste of time. It doesn't. It's just an area where people spawn in. There's really not. It's not an event or anything like that. It just spawns in after you defeat an arcfall, I believe. That is if you happen to catch it early. If you don't, it's probably going to change next week, which good luck with that. But anyway, basically, if I go back into Pursuits here, I go down to Season 2, Reputation, in Defiant View, it's going to ask me to purchase 3 items from a Defiant View vendor. Now, if you don't know what a Defiant View vendor is or where they're even located, let me open my map here and I will show you. If you see I am at Wlhite Tower, there's a Defiant View vendor here, as well as on the new island that they've just made at Water Temple, there will be a Defiant View vendor there as well. And if you don't know how to get to this new island, basically if you head to Overpass, there'll be a port zone. Walk into that, it'll port you up here. Just drive all the way down to Water Temple. You'll unlock that port zone all in itself, and then the vendor will be right next to that. But the easiest one to access, in my opinion, is Wlhite Tower. So if you head to Wlhite Tower, you'll see these 2 cars. One's a black Dodge Durango. One is one's the Dodge Challenger, and then the black Dodge Durango. Now, if you head to the middle here, you can open up Defiant View vendor, and then this is also where you can purchase the Dodge Durango cars. Now, basically, you have to purchase 3 items from this vendor in order to complete the achievement all in itself. What I did was I just bought 1 costume piece, which was, well, 1 the helmet, and then 2 being the outfit all in itself, and then of course I bought a car because why the hell not? They're ugly as shit, but they have better stats than the overall Dodge Durango here, which you can see. And basically, once I bought 3 of those pieces, they actually allowed me to access the achievement and complete it all on its own, and I was able to obtain the Wlhite Dodge Challenger. Now, if I go back into Pursuit, Season 2, Reputation, Defiant View, Next thing is reach familiar status in Defiant Few. In all honesty, by the time you complete all of this shit, you will reach familiar status. I guarantee you on that. And if you don't, just keep running the dailies. Eventually, you will complete it. But I guarantee you, by the time you complete all of this shit, you'll probably be able to obtain the White Dodge Challenger. And that will pretty much be it, guys. They give you the car for free. Basically, once you complete this, just open up your inventory, go to loadouts, go to vehicles, and it will be right there. Double click it to lock it in, yada yada yada, and then bing bang boom, you have your White Dodge Challenger. But that is pretty much it, guys, on how to get the White Dodge Challenger. I will be doing a video sometime soon, I feel, for the Black Dodge Challenger, which you can see right over, if I can get out of the damn car, right over here. This thing is a pain in the ass to get, in all honesty, and I don't know why this is here, because you cannot buy it from this vendor. I've looked. They only have Dodge Durangos. They don't have any form of Dodge Challengers, but nonetheless, the car looks freaking sexy as shit, and I kind of want it, even though it's a pain in the ass to get. But I will be probably doing a video on that later on. I don't know if it's either sometime this week or next week or what, but I will get back to you guys on that. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. That's how to obtain the White Dodge Challenger. If you have any further questions, post them in the comments, or even other videos that you might want to see, because I know you guys have been asking a lot of other stuff in terms of videos that you guys want to check out and want to see me do and whatnot and everything. And it makes it a lot easier on me if you guys were to do that, because then I know what you guys would want to see without me having to rifle through other videos and kind of just make other content that's probably not as helpful as what you guys honestly need. But regardless of that fact, my name's Katagingle. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. More Defiant stuff coming on the way. Coming in, I believe. And, yep, that's pretty much it, guys. So hope to see you guys real soon. Later.